Het concert van Ambrose is net gedaan en de man die net piano heeft gespeeld tijdens dat concert, Gerald Clayton, is er even bijgekomen, recht van het podium naar de Clara tent. Gerald Clayton, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for the wonderful concert.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for the wonderful concert yesterday also.
Thank you very much.
It was truly beautiful.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Mr. Clayton, let us talk before first of this concert. It's constructed like a real dark drama. It's a somber story.
Yeah, this last one we just did. Yeah, anytime we get to sort of go backwards and dig into the past, dig into the history of the music, that means that we're digging into all of the conditions that surrounded the music in the history, and that is very dark. That is something that takes some somber reflection, but I think it's important work that way. It's valuable for us to stay connected to where we came from, to the roots of the music, the roots of the expression, to not shy away from that, but to dig into that and then take that as the platform, as the springboard to then take it into the future, and I think Ambrose did that really beautifully.
Yeah, and take it in contemporary jazz.
Exactly, yeah.
And he lets a lot of freedom, but not too much. Yesterday evening you got much more freedom. Huh?
It's different music, I think there was a lot of music on this last set, and the more we play it, this is our second time performing this piece, and the more we play it, the more we kind of get to know it better. And with everything, it takes a few times to feel like you can really sort of open up on it. But I think there's something really special about that energy as well when it's a bit delicate and we're together trying to figure things out. It means that our senses are almost hyper aware of one another and the music and what's going on. But I think that sensitivity is there also with a set like yesterday with less music on the page. It's still just a question of the musicians trying to be in tune with one another and serve the music and the moment as best as possible.
You make your own music. You play in a lot of bands, but playing with Mr. Charles Lloyd, a legend. How does that feel? How does that work?
Yeah, it's an absolute honor. I'm really blessed to play with some of the legends of the music, and Charles is absolutely a legend. Somebody that I've been in the audience, just moved to tears by Charles Lloyd concert, and to get to spend time with him on the bandstand and off the bandstand and see his real devotion towards honesty and truth in his expression, both musically and in life. It's really inspiring to be around. So yeah, I'm very happy to get to do what I get to do.
Yeah. Can I return to what you said before? It's the first day we heard a lot of rappers, and also with Ambrose, and they are referring on things what are happening now in the United States, but I think they are also making the link with the past. And did there change a lot in the United States for you Afro-Americans?
It's one thing, the narrative that we are exposed to, sort of what the news says is happening, and it may be another thing sort of personally or within your families and communities, sort of what experiences you're going through. And I surround myself with people who are constantly trying to enrich themselves and deepen their knowledge, both in the past and in what's happening currently. And thinking about the future and what's best for that. And I'm sure there are many people that maybe just swim in the shallow waters and maybe don't sort of live their lives that way as well. But I do think that the majority of the people that I see, not just in America but in the world, I find that I really believe that the majority of the energy is of a positive nature, and that people are hopefully staying on the path of trying to make things better as opposed to worse.
Do you believe, as Mr. Charles Lloyd said, that music can heal people, make the world better?
Absolutely. I think music. There is truly a mystical element to this. It's something that the words that we're using now don't really get to the essence of what it does, but yet we all relate to it. We all feel this connection. So there is something that happens in music that is really truly unique to that, and art in general. I think artistic expression is totally vital to human survival and existence. So I definitely don't underestimate its value, its power, and its importance.
Dat is een zeer hoopvolle boodschap die we op Clara ook graag onderschrijven. Thank you, Gerald Clayton, for joining us.
Thank you so
for
much.
the two wonderful concerts.
Thank you.
Thank you.